A 300 C Adenauer saloon from 1956 left in a 1954 300 B Cabriolet as they were discovered in a garage in Yorkshire. Two exceptionally rare right-hand drive Mercedes-Benz 300s from the 50s, recently unearthed after decades of slumber in a dusty garage in Yorkshire, are coming up for auction. A 1954 Mercedes 300 B Adenauer Cabriolet, which is believed to be one of only 7 right-hand drive versions built, is estimated to fetch £50,000 to £70,000 at the sale on November 15. It will be joined at the HH Classics sale by a slightly younger 300 C Adenauer saloon from 1956, which is estimated at more palatable £8,000 to £12,000. When the 300 B Cabriolet was launched in 1951, it cost almost twice the price of the contemporary top-of-the-range Cadillac and was without doubt one of most exclusive, not to mention expensive, cars in the world. 1950s Mercedes 300 Barn Finds Cars Gallery. The 300, its official factory designation is W186, is significant in that it was one of the first all-new Mercedes designs after the Second World War. On its debut at the 1951 Frankfurt Motor Show, it re-established Mercedes-Benz as one of the foremost manufacturers of prestige cars, proclaiming that the Stuttgart-based marque had recovered from the travails of the war and had resumed its traditional role of producing high-quality, high-performance luxury machinery. The 300's 2,996 cc, straight six-cylinder engine, which in fuel-injected form also powered the famed 300 SL sports car, initially developed 115 bhp. The power output rose to 123 bhp for the subsequent 300B and C models, before the restyled 300D of 1957 gained fuel injection. The 300B, believed to be one of only 7 right-hand drive versions built, is estimated to fetch £50,000 to £70,000. The 300 was custom-built, luxuriously appointed and trimmed with materials of the highest quality. Fast and elegant, it was one of the very few cars of the time capable of carrying 6 passengers in comfort at sustained high speed. It gained the sobriquet Adenauer after the then German Chancellor Konrad Adenauer, who owned several W186s. The car being auctioned is a rare right-hand drive example. According to HH Classics, it is substantially complete but in need of restoration and displays a credible 76,296 miles on the odometer. Research has revealed that it left the Mercedes factory in Stuttgart on November 19, 1953, when it was finished in red. The car was first registered to Mercedes-Benz UK and retained by the company until 1965. It then had 2 private owners before being acquired by the vendor in 1971. The 1956 300C saloon is estimated at £8,000 to £12,000. At some point the bodywork was painted in a deep blue, although the sumptuous grey leather interior appears to be original. It is being sold with the original buff logbook and service book, sales parts list, instruction manual, along with several photos from when it was running. The 1956 300C saloon being auctioned was supplied new via Glovers of Ripon Limited to the Tulketh Spinning Co Limited of Preston. It was later purchased by Group Captain G. H. King in 1967 and has been in the current ownership since the 70s. The 300C variant featured an enlarged rear window and the option of an automatic gearbox. Finished in white and trimmed in red, this example has been in dry storage for many years and also requires full restoration. The project comes with the original buff logbook as well as most certificate and tax disc dating from 1969. The most expensive cars ever sold at auction. In pictures, James McWilliam of HH Classics said to find one right-hand drive Adenauer would be considered a triumph, but to find 2 parked together shows that the owner knew and loved this marque with a passion. They would make a fabulous pair once restored, with a saloon still capable of keeping up with modern traffic and the Cabriolet doubtless garnering more than its fair share of concours invitations. Both Mercedes go under the hammer at HH Classics sale at the Imperial War Museum, Duxford, on November 15. Full details at hand.co.uk. For tips and advice, visit our advice section, or sign up to our newsletter here. AZ Car Finder. More classic car stories at Telegraph Cars.